We got a panel that of tourism industry folks that say we need better PR in order to combat the boycotts. Better PR.
$250,000 to conduct a nationwide PR campaign to better the image of Arizona. This from the same administration, from Governor Brewer's administration, whose campaign is complaining she can't run her campaign on $707,000.
But here, there's a couple of interesting.
I see a problem there with some money.
Not just that, but the big PR ideas are to remind people that it's nice here during the winter and we have a grand old canyon up in the north. I don't know who that's going to sell.
Exactly.
But there are some legitimate things. In other words, people hear about Phoenix as the kidnapping capital, and maybe it's important to say that's the drop houses.
It's important for the governor to stop saying that every time she's on national television.
That's the real key. That's the greatest thing about this is, on one hand, you have people spending money saying it's safe in Arizona, everybody's happy, and the governor talking about headless bodies in the desert.
And I want to get to that. There is a fine line she has to walk. We have a problem here. It needs your attention. But it's not so bad that you can't come out here and laugh down the river.
That line.
Yeah. She's got over it. I think it's... Every time she opens up her mouth, there's $100,000 worth of bad publicity. I'm sorry. She goes on Greta Van Susteren and starts talking about the criminals, that all these criminals are coming in the state, the 500,000 a year that are coming through here. I'm sorry. People aren't going to come here, and no matter how much you spend on good PR.
Well, you can't have it both ways. Arizona can't both be the site of horrible violence and border mayhem and be a lovely place to winter. The elected officials have to choose one.
Her latest video on her campaign website is her standing out in the middle of Arizona, going, in front of these signs that say this area is controlled by drug cartels. Don't travel here. I mean, this is not good stuff for the governor to be doing if she wants people to come to the state.
You mean so people will not pay attention to the fact sheet that's going to go along with the PR?
Oh, that'll do it.